Hi guys, this is Sarah with SarahleeCrochet&Fabrics, and I found this hat in my garage. I think I made it like 10 years ago, and I was so excited to find it because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna wear it today. So it's just so crazy that I found this. I was like, oh my gosh. But anyway, and then of course the long cardigan of Granny Square. I wear it as a robe. Just drape it over whenever I feel a little chill. And as you can see, my crochet room is still in progress because every time I come in here and work on the project, it's like a big old mess. And then I have to spend some time cleaning it up. And then my yarn, this is not even close to any of my yarn. I have these bags right here. This one is about, I would guess about 3 feet. And I shrink a lot of my yarn in this. I bought these off Amazon. And I probably have about maybe 15 of these. So, yeah. I try to separate it in yarn I don't use that much. So, that's what's going on. But today I wanted to show you guys what I bought today. And it will be a mix of Biglots clearance. I also went to a return bin store. I talked about it before. They actually have items from like Amazon and a bunch of other retailers that I guess people return, or either they no longer want it. I don't know the reason, but they mark it down starting at $7. I believe it's Fridays when they have new items, and then every day after that they mark it all the way down to, today was a dollar day, so 50 cents day will be tomorrow, and that'll be the last day, and then they'll clear everything out. I don't know what to do with it. And then they'll restock on Thursday, and then Friday they reopen with the $7 day. So this is what I went in there to get. Today was a dollar day, and I just wanted to scope it out and see if there's anything worth me trying to come back tomorrow for. So this is what I got today. If you see these are for your air fryer. So they look like little coffee filters. But they're one use for your air fryer, and then they're non-stick, and then you can just take it out and trash it. You don't have to like clean your air fryer, because with me, I use my air fryer a lot. It gets messy sometimes depending on what I'm making, so these will come in handy. I won't use it for everything, but anything that has juices or anything like that, then I will slide one of these in there. This was $1. I believe this is about 100 of them, and I got 2 for $1 each. And this is actually a Amazon tag, so yeah, that's what I got. And then the next item was this book. It is a graph paper notebook, and I love using graph paper, if you guys can see, when I am trying to trace out or spell out anything with crochet, like if I want to do cross stitching, or if I want to like do a graph scan or something like that on a hat or something, I use this. So I had to pay loose leaf paper, but I was happy to find a book, and it was $1, so it was not a expensive buy. So I got that. And then I also got this item, which is a 2022 to 2023 diary journal, whatever you want to call it. And it starts with July of 2022, which is fine because that's not too far from now. The date it is now, that's how it looks like. And I just like these to kind of keep track of things, especially if I'm going to be doing more projects that I'm going to be recording for YouTube, TikTok, or whatever. I think this will come in handy, I hope, but we'll see. Because sometimes you buy it and then you forget it. And then the next item, well, let me show you guys this first, because this is how sometimes you can buy things thinking it's one thing. So I saw this wrapped up, and it had a barcode, but it didn't have what it was. But by feeling it, I thought 100% it was going to be like shipping bags. I actually have, I bought these from Amazon before, where I ship items in from a Poshmark or Etsy shop, especially clothing. But when I unraveled it, when I came home, I should have really unraveled it in the store, but I didn't. It says they're grow bags, and they have little holes in them. So I guess you kind of put dirt in it, and ooh, I might have to use this next year. But I guess you put dirt in it, and it just kind of, you just put dirt and plant stuff in it. So yeah, so I got some of those now. I didn't know what it was, but now I have 24 of them. So I might just use these. I probably will definitely use these because I plan on starting up my garden again next year. So I might use those to put certain things in. And then I got this. All it said was African traditional headband or headscarf. So I figured I didn't necessarily need it for the hair scarf, but I did like the fabric. So let me open that up, and I can already tell it is a wax fabric, and with these you just wash it in hot water. But it is a cute fabric, so I will find something to use it for. It's about $1, so where can you get a yard of a cute fabric for $1 anymore? So I was more than happy to pick that up. Okay, so now that is all I got from that location. So the next store I went to was Biglots clearance. I didn't get too much there. I did find these, and of course they were $3.29 each, and I was able to get them on clearance for 82 cents. And I got 4 of these because I just like these just generally to snack on, but they're really good like when you make like banana pudding or whatever. So if I'm going to anyone's house, I would just get the pudding and the banana, and I already got those wafers. So I also found these, which is another thing I like to take to people's homes when I go, is just to bake a simple white cake. This one is called Butter Golden, is what it's called. Yeah, Butter Golden. Duncan Hines, and this was 96 cents, so I bought 2 of those. And all of these so far didn't expire until January of 2023. And then I also got this, which is the Heinz mayo and ketchup blends. It was originally $3.49. It was marked down to 87 cents. And yeah, this is going to be good, especially for a sandwich. You can just, I like to mix a little mayo and ketchup anyway in my sandwich, so that's why I really got this. And this doesn't expire until April of 2023. So that was a good buy. So that's what I have there. And then, of course, since I was by Biglots, which happened to be right by Hobbylobby, and it was early in the morning, so I figured, oh, I forgot something, guys. This I got at the return store. It is the paper. It looks like a brick wall, and you can put it on a wall, take pictures or whatever. I figure I may put it on one of these walls. So when I take pictures of my mannequins and different items, I'll use this as a backdrop. The measurement is 15 inches by, wow, 78 inches. And yeah, that's pretty cute. So yeah, that's what I got. That was $1. And then for the Hobby Lobby, so I got this inner like fusible facing because one of my friends run an organization for seniors where they have the organization is called Adopt a Mom and Pop, and it's in Georgia. And she just works with a lot of senior community. They can register to have different activities, just pretty much to keep them busy and to make sure they know they're not forgotten. And she have a lot of games and prizes and stuff like that. So I was going to make some eyeglass holders that has like an elastic band where they can attach it if they have a book or Bible or whatever the case may be. They can attach that to it, or journal, whatever. And then I was also going to just make some of the plain eyeglass holder for those who, you know, may not have a book. So I was just going to get some things together. If you have any ideas of some really easy sewing projects that I can make for seniors, if it's something you've made and that's really, really simple. I will also send some crochet hats, and then maybe a few headbands, stuff like that. So that stuff I already have in stock. A few fingerless gloves. So usually I would just pull those out of my stores and pack it up to send to her. So I have some of those. But if you know any other easy projects that I can make and send to her for seniors specifically, I need to find a couple more or make a couple more hats for men, because that I was noticing on her video that she had a lot of men as well. So I'm going to try to make some stuff for men. So I got this specifically for the eyeglass holder because it cushions it. So that's what I got there. And then this is for me. It was on clearance, and this is just like a kitchen cloth, a cotton kitchen cloth or whatever. And I bought 2 yards. It was $3 a yard, and I would just cut it and trim it up to use as paper towels for my kitchen, because the ones I have now are really for like spills and stuff like that, to be really absorbent. But I just wanted like this simple kind of almost like a napkin kind of situation, and I think this will work. So I got that, 2 yards. And so I did a video a couple days ago where I did the oval baby wipes with the flannel. So flannel is the same fabric I use for reusable menstrual pads when I make them for donation to different organizations. So I went to get some more flannel, not because I needed it, I just wanted variety. Sometimes you get tired of seeing the same old print. So I went and they had this flannel. This was, because this is the 40% off fabric week. So this was 40% off. So I got just a yard of this. It was $6.99, and so 40% off made the yard of $4.19. So this was the same. I've actually bought this fabric before, but it was from my Hobby Lobby clearance warehouse, and I liked it. So, and I just had, it was just like a 1/4 of a yard piece, I believe. And so I went to get more. I think these will make really cute pads or whatever else I choose to make with flannel. If you have any ideas, especially if it's geared towards seniors in living facilities, we always have to remember that, because sometimes in assistance living, because I try to be careful about what I make, because the assistance living responsible for doing the laundry and all of that, so I just don't want to make things that would add to that if they're not absolutely going to use it. So, and I always try to make items sort of small, with exception to like a hat and scarf and stuff like that. So if you have any ideas, let me know. That's a quick project. And then also I got this. This one was a clearance flannel. This one was $3. I saw this a few days ago, but I didn't get it. I was like, I don't need flannel. So when I went there, they still had a bunch of clearance fabric left. So I went ahead and purchased that. So that is all I have for fabric. Now, what I usually order with every year, I've made this purchase every year, and it just happens to come in today, is from Amazon. I buy a big box of these hot hand warmers. It's activated charcoal. You open it up and you expose it to air and shake it, and it will last up to 10 hours. Now, for me personally, I've used this for like maybe the last 5 years. I love it because with electricity and gas and oil prices really high, and it's been creeping up over the years anyway, but I believe this year is going to be extra higher. So I always use these. I usually open one up before I go to bed, and I have like one of those airport neck pillows that, I don't know, it just works better for me when I sleep. So I actually open one of these. You have to let it sit out and be exposed to air for about 2 or 3 minutes to make it turn hot, and then I stick it inside of the pillowcase of the pillow, and that thing stays warm all night long. And you won't think it would make that much of a difference, but it really, really does. Because even if I'm not using that pillow as a sleeping pillow, I would just stick it under my comforter, and it just is amazing. I'm addicted to these in the wintertime. And you can make these, I used to make little, like little envelope packages for them, or a little pouch for them, and then I would just stick these in there because they can get pretty hot, so you don't want them touching just your skin. So I used to stick it in the pouch and then just put it in my pocket, and when I go outside, when my hands get cold, I would just stick it in there and they would be perfectly warm. So it is a really, really good thing if you go camping or going on a trip, or put it in your emergency bag, in your glove compartment, or in your trunk, whatever you have set up. These are awesome. So I used to, I don't know what I'm going to do this year, but I know last year I made packages for the homeless community, where I put a hat and then a couple of hand warmers. They always ask for these. The price of these has skyrocketed, so it's really, really hard to include them in packages this year. So I don't know if I'm going to do that or do as many, but they always ask for these because these can literally save lives. I mean, it is that important. But anyway, that's what I have today. I'm working on a couple of projects this week. So especially the eyeglass holder, that can also be a Bible or book holder as well. So I will most likely videotape that or tomorrow, because I still have to come up with my pattern for it, which I will be using that graph book, I guess, for the first time to come up with my pattern. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys all of the deals I got. I hope everyone have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.